And welcome to Encounters and Ecto with Michelle and myself. And as always, brought to you by King's Cannabiz. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Denise. How you doing?
Oh, hanging in there.
Yeah.
Dealing with idiots.
You going crazy yet?
No. Well, kind of. Dealing with the public, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally understand that.
Oh, just dumb. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Some
Oh,
alien,
yes.
yeah.
Definitely.
What do you got for us tonight?
Well, I have a story of paranormal experience from actually a person I work with, and they had to move in the middle of this shutdown because of, yes.
That's crazy.
No. I know, right? So it's going to be interesting story, and we're also going to talk about the 4G satellites that everybody's seeing in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
And what people think they are, what people are claiming they are. And, of course, we got the comet that just mysteriously broke up.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Yeah. Questions on that, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
So, yeah, all kinds of things going on. And then the sightings of Owlman and, like, a Mothman and, like, the Jersey Devil, like, right before this quarantine started, people claim that they've seen them all over the United States.
Mothman?
Yes, Mothman.
Wow.
Or the equivalent of a Mothman.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But that's crazy.
Exactly.
Especially with things going on.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get some stuff posted here. That's why.
Yeah, we'll get.
I'm getting all quiet here for a second. So.
Yep. We'll get
I'm
that.
not fading out, I swear.
I know we're not out of it yet. Yeah, we got to get things posted in other venues here. So give us a second. How about those space signals they're getting again? I mean,
they're getting those again?
Yeah, they said. Where was that?
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Let's see. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, so lots of stuff going on.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, the thing. I was supposed to post something and then the messenger started going off. You must have beat me to the... I was like, Okay. Well, I got the Facebook one, so I was just getting ready to post it, and it started, the messenger bubble started popping up.
Okay. I'll stop.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, I got my stuff going here.
Okay, good deal.
So go ahead and finish what you were doing.
Okay, I'm done. I'm good. So, what about this, the Mothman here?
Okay. According to these people, apparently, like back in January and February, people were seeing the equivalent of like the Owlman, Mothman, which some people are saying are actually the same creature they're thinking it might be.
Okay.
And they're saying that the sightings foretold the virus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's, I know, right?
Interesting.
Exactly. So this is coming up. Okay. And they're claiming that these things were actually coinciding with like alien sightings and things like that, which the government, by the way, released those videos
Oh, yeah,
Did you
yeah, they
see
did.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is funny. Now the government's saying, oh, they weren't UFOs, or they're saying they were unidentified something phantom
Yeah,
flying objects.
right.
Just instead of calling them UFOs, they tried to downplay and call it something totally different,
Wow.
which I thought was just hilarious. So.
Wow. Okay.
And then now you got these 4G satellites are freaking people out. Have you seen the videos of these things?
No, I haven't.
They're like in a row, like boom, 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 down. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of them like in a row. Like they look like just regular lights, and they're just traveling across the sky really fast.
Wow.
And they're claiming it's some kind of 4G satellites that are eventually going to come down to Earth or burn up in the Earth's atmosphere or whatever.
Sure. I'll go with that. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. So,
yeah. Why not?
now other people are correlating this. Now this is the interesting one. Correlating all of these events, and that comet that just passed by on the 29th.
Yeah.
They're correlating that with the UFO, everything like together, trying to explain this virus.
What?
I'm like, what? Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm
run
saying.
that by me one more time.
Okay. Now this is like the hardcore conspiracy. They're saying something like with the Mothman, the comet and everything. Now this is what people are saying.
Uh-huh.
Now, and I do question this myself, because this comet, or whatever it was, asteroid comet, had passed by us in, 2012 or something, or 2010?
Yeah.
And it had no issues. It just went on with its business. Well, this time they're saying it broke up because it got too close. But I'm thinking, now wait a minute. Wouldn't it have broke up before it was made of ice?
You would have thought so.
Well, they're saying this thing like crumbled, so there's a whole lot of people that are thinking like they Armageddon this thing.
Yeah. Wow.
Like it wasn't made of ice. It was truly like they sent a team up there or something, and they just blew this thing to smithereens. And they're saying that they think that this home quarantine thing is actually them afraid of this thing getting into the Earth's atmosphere now, like all the pieces and stuff like that. And this meteor shower that's coming up in May is actually this thing. You know how people, one thing leads to another, the next thing you know, they're running off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's like, and then the more I hear it, the more gets added to it. Every day, something else gets added to it.
Yeah. Wow.
But,
yeah, you would have.
Like I always tell people, the truth is somewhere in the middle, Always.
Always, yes. Yes, there's always.
So do I believe there's something fishy about these satellites and this whole comet business? Yeah, absolutely I do. You know me. I jump down that rabbit hole every freaking every chance I get.
Yep.
But some of these people are taking it they're taking so many liberties with what isn't there, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So, I just don't know.
Yeah, in West Englewood, Chicago, for instance, the big black bird man. So I'm assuming they mean like the Mothman, their footprints or something. So I don't know. That was February 28th, 2020. So
yeah. And that's when the coronavirus or the COVID-19 went like crazy there, and the numbers rose. So did it happen, or was it a person in a costume, or was it people just seeing things, or trying to blame it on something? I don't know.
According to them, the creature's height was about 6 feet compared to the fence. The wings were 12 or more feet in width. Was standing there. The wing shape was undetermined, but it seemed to be broad and gargoyle-like.
This is my question, though. With the date of 10 million cell phones everywhere, nobody got a picture of this?
Yeah, he took a picture of the foot.
Oh, he did get a picture?
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah, Yeah,
I will send it
definitely.
to you right now.
Ooh,
A
I
picture,
guess so. Yeah.
not of him, but of the footprint. It's huge. It's huge. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely. Okay, let me look at this. We're going to have to post this on
Yeah,
the Ecto Encounter stage
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh, that's the footprints of it,
Yeah.
but they didn't get an actual picture of the bird.
No, it was in some woman's backyard. Let's see. On February 26th, early dawn, about 6 a.m., his mother was awoken by footsteps on the roof of their second-story apartment. She looked out the window and observed a big black bird man landing in the backyard along the 6-foot fence. It was hopping and walking about as if it was chasing something, then spread its wings and bounded over the fence into the adjacent lot. So, don't know. Don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He estimated the length
that was going on for the last few months. People are claiming this. Because I can remember back in one of our Ectos Encounter back in January, we were talking in southern Wisconsin, actually.
Yeah,
Them seeing a large bird. It was like a Birdman or Mothman type thing.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it was.
And seen Bigfoot, too, supposedly.
Yeah. And then, of course, it's the latest in the string of Mothman sightings. It's, this location was 6 miles west of Lake Michigan. So, Michigan's close, and I think they've probably seen it too. So, crazy stuff. So, they're associating with he was bringing a premonition of bad things, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm
telling you, there's some stuff.
Okay.
So now we have this 4G satellite thing, and if you look at the videos and stuff online, these things are going across the sky,
Yeah.
like up and down, almost like the line, the dots go up and down from the lights, and they just move to the side, going like from east to west when you're looking at them. Now, a lot of people are claiming that these things are actually drones.
Okay.
That they aren't satellites at all.
Okay. I wonder.
And now in Oklahoma, they're starting to see these weird lights in the sky that just disappear. Have you seen that?
No. Oklahoma?
My sister actually seen one night. Her and her husband were tracking this thing, and they were taking like this road, trying to get to this light in the sky. And it just disappeared right before they got to it.
Wow.
Like totally just went out. And other people have been talking about these lights too.
Oh,
it's just a single light though.
Okay.
How weird is that?
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying there's those SpaceX satellites. I don't know. That's what they're saying.
But there's a lot of them in a row, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
A train of them. So how would those do that?
And why were we never able to see them before?
Exactly. So as usual.
That's what bugs me about it. It's like, okay, well, let's say they are satellites, okay? Great, they were satellites. But it's like, why were we not able to see them before? Why all of a sudden now? So a lot of people are, of course, saying these are aliens.
Yeah.
And then our government's trying to cover it up by saying this,
somebody is.
I don't know what they're trying to cover up, but I know those weren't there before.
There was an article. Well, there you go. I'm not. It's in news. Joe Malin. He's saying that that's what they were. I don't know who this guy is, but he's saying that. Yeah, it was it was determined that we were all seeing were the new Starlink satellites. Yeah, okay. I had not before seen the Starlink satellites, he says.
Right, exactly.
So there you go. You're kind of contradicting yourself. So how do you know that's what they were? I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't.
This is right after them weird drones were in Colorado.
Yeah, that was
Nebraska.
That was totally bizarre. Totally bizarre. Wow. Yeah,
right?
yeah, they haven't never really explained that, have they? It kind of just...
No, they have not.
All of a sudden, we haven't heard anything about it. What a surprise. Wow.
But they were still showing up there for the longest time, but like it just all of a sudden, like it just dropped off.
Aliens are coming, but they're not bringing PPE. Oh, darn it. Okay. Where do these people get this stuff? I don't know. Yeah, there's radio signals coming from inside the Milky Way. Interesting. It's a fast radio burst that lasts milliseconds and appear to come from deep space.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they are short-lived, they were often only identified in satellite data after the signal was recorded. But they were discovered the first ones were discovered over a decade ago. But they've been trying to work out what's causing them. But a lot of hypotheses were questioned because a repeating signal was uncovered. Okay? Suggestions have included the collision of two neutron stars or a collapsing black hole. But they're saying a black hole can only collapse once. Because when the signal repeated, scientists realized there must either be another explanation or more than one source to this. So, earlier this year, they were able to trace a signal to an odd V-shaped star forming in a huge spiral galaxy 500 million light years away. Wow. So, yeah, they don't know exactly. It's coming from inside the Milky Way. It's crazy. Yeah. Fast radio bursts, FRBs is what they're calling them. So, apparently, it wasn't a black hole. They said there was two black holes and one collapsed into another. Something like that I saw. It was kind of crazy. And then, of course, we have the meteor shower. Didn't that happen, though? No, May.
Well, one already happened in April, and there's another one coming in May.
There's another one in May, right?
Yeah. But unfortunately, it's happening during the full moon.
Oh, I know.
Just to think of it. So
That's
it's going to
bizarre.
be really hard to see anything.
Yeah, that's bizarre, isn't it? These full moons. I wonder if that has anything to do with everything that's going on. It's kind of crazy. Crazy. Yeah.
Let's see, which ones are these called here? I know each one has their own name.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It says the shower is said to be active from April 19th to May 20th. And it says every year our planet Earth crosses the orbital path of Halley's Comet in late April and May. So bits and pieces from this comet light up the nighttime as Eta Quadrant meteors. This shower is said to be active from April 19th to May 20th. Now this is on the Earth Sky, earthsky.org. It says full moon will be May 7th. That means there's extremely narrow window of true darkness between moonset and dawn now. Monday and or Tuesday morning will be the peak mornings of the meteor shower. The meteor showers will be flying but moonlight will interfere, yeah. It says, in 2020, the forecast calls for the greatest number of meteors to fall before dawn on May 5th. However, this shower has a rather broad maximum, so just as many meteors may be flying in the morning and after. There's one big bugaboo for watching the meteors in 2020, though. The shower will have to contend with a nearly full waxing moon. That's why we've been recommending you trying to watch the meteor showers before sunup on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Fewer meteor showers will be flying then, but there will be larger moon-free windows between moonset and dawn. It says for the best view of the showers, it says fall out in a moon shadow. Notice that moon cast shadows. Find a moon shadow somewhere that still provides you with a wide expanse of the sky. 2, avoid city light. I know that's hard, but you can always find a country road somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Walk with a friend or friends and try facing a different direction so if someone sees a meteor, the person can call out meteor to the rest so they can turn in time.
Interesting.
So notice the speed and colors if any of the meteors. And it says watch for meteor trains. A meteor train is a persistent glow in the far left of some meteors after they have faded from view.
Okay.
Trains are caused by luminous ionized matter left in the wake of its incoming space debris. Hard to see in the moonlight, but watch for them. The 6, embrace the moon. We hear people bubble with excitement about seeing meteors in all sorts of conditions, moon or no moon, city lights or no city lights. And so this week, try taking your lawn chair blanket to wide open location and bask in the moon's bright light. You'll see an occasional meteor streak by and it'll be beautiful.
There you go. There's something to do. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. This is a really strange year. We have 13 full moons. All these meteor showers. We got this going on. This year is just really, really strange. I can't even, I have no words for it at this point. I'm sure I'll find some eventually, but right now I just really think it's a strange, strange year.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's been a UFO sighting, and that a UFO was seen entering a Mexican volcano, and has been seen flying into one of Mexico's largest volcanoes, leading and adding to the theories that aliens are using that as a base. You can catch the video on YouTube. Okay, they have it. Of course, eagle-eyed conspiracy theorists were quick to spot a white object that they claim was a UFO into the volcano near Mexico City. The sighting was made on webcams which constantly monitor that tall volcano. It was originally uploaded to YouTube, so it should be there. And they think they're using that as a base, which is not that's, been around for a long time that they think this. A lot of people do, like, the non-active volcanoes in the oceans and lakes. They're using them underwater as bases and volcanoes. One was seen leaving the mouth of the volcano and shooting straight up into space. And then another one comes down and goes in.
And this is a lot of conspiracy people are thinking this is going to be the year like we actually find out about UFOs. And
oh God! No, don't do that. They'll be buying up all the tinfoil. Stop it! Don't do that. They can't handle. A lot of people can't handle this. Never mind that. Stop it.
Well, that's what these people think. That's why they're saying stay at home and all this stuff. That the virus is really the flu. Check this out. The virus is really the flu, according to these people. The stay-at-home order was ordered by the government, so we don't see the aliens.
Yeah, no. Okay. Okay, no. No, I don't think so. Yeah. All right. I've heard stranger things, I guess.
Well, you've personally had this crap.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
is
anything like
not.
the flu?
It is not the freaking flu. Trust me, it is not the flu. It is, 50 times worse then. So, go with that. I know these people are like, oh, people going around saying, oh, they're just, inflating these numbers. My daughter heard somebody today, she wanted to smack them, because she had it too. It's like,
Yeah.
you just want to take them and smack them. Because you can't explain it unless you've been through it. Then you'll believe.
Well, and I think that's what's going on with people is why they're not believing it.
Yeah.
Is because it's not something they can envision until it happens. Because
Yeah.
you know how many people I've heard that's gotten this, and it's like, I didn't think it was that bad either until now I got it, and it's the most horrible thing I've ever lived through in my life.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It was horrible. I didn't. Excuse me. I can't. You just can't explain it. You can say what was going on, but until you experience it yourself, oh, you ain't seen nothing. Believe me. That shaking. I mean, I was physically, my whole body was shaking, and I couldn't stop. It was crazy.
wow.
And coughing at the same time. I think I pulled a muscle in my stomach area from coughing so much. So, yeah, it was crazy.
So it's definitely not a cover-up for aliens.
Yeah,
then, you don't think?
no, unless he sneaked into my room overnight. I don't think so. No. So they're calling this like a boomerang UFO. It was on the UFO Mania YouTube channel. It showed a bright curved light that was making its way up the side of the volcano, kinda, and like boomeranged off. So there you go.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff right there. I mean, you know me, where I think aliens and all that stuff come from, so.
Yeah. UFO sightings in Canada are increasing, apparently. I don't know. Malaysia. China. Oh, they can live there. Probably live there.
It says Trudeau has a goatee now, so.
What?
Did you see the pictures? He's got like this little beard or something. It's hilarious.
Okay.
See, that's what happens. See, he grows a beard, the aliens come. It's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, my
Lord. We gotta
Lord.
have humor on the show.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. So, new sightings of aliens. Interesting. That was pretty cool, actually. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
About the volcano thing. Let's see what else is going on in the world here. I had something. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it seems like there's more stuff going on. Here's an interesting article I found about the a polygraph expert talks Area 51 whistleblowers lie detector test. Yeah. 30 years ago, at the end of April 1990, KLAS TV began an 8-part investigative series about the weird world of UFO conspiracies. One of the featured interviews was with a polygraph expert named Terry Tavernetti, who conducted a test on UFO whistleblower Bob Lazar. Recently, George Knapp tracked down Tavernetti to see if his opinion has changed. For the complete story and a look at the 8-part series, you can go to MysteryWire.com. And it's called UFOs, the Best Evidence. And he was a longtime lawman who found himself in one of the biggest UFO conspiracy tales of all time. It's the one that put Area 51 on the map. He spent years as a cop in Southern California. Then worked for corporate security for a major Las Vegas hotel. He conducted thousands of polygraph tests, okay? And he tested a man named Bob Lazar, who told a strange story about working on flying saucers at a secret facility called S4, adjacent to Area 51. He still has the charts and the machine from that test 30 years later. We asked him recently if he thinks Lazar was really telling the truth, and he said, oh yeah. Tavernetti, of course, doesn't use his polygraph machine anymore. He told us he had no idea he and his lie detector might be drawn into one of the most controversial UFO cases of all time. He first told his story publicly in 1989. His claims about working on flying saucers at a hidden facility near Area 51. And of course, that set off the UFO stampede that is still in place today. He agreed to a polygraph test. The first proved inconclusive, but it was not by Tavernetti. But they figured he was so nervous it was difficult to get an accurate read. Tavernetti stepped in. He questioned Lazar about the central allegations, that he had seen a flying disc at a base called S4, and the craft was powered by an antimatter reactor and generated its own gravity. And guess what? He passed that lie detector test.
Holy crap.
He passed it with flying colors. The whole interview is 3.5 hours. And he says himself, his personal thoughts, the pre-test interview of 3.5 hours, the test itself, the post-test interview showed absolutely nothing to tour his thought that Bob Lazar was always truthful. So,
well, I believe him.
So, they don't believe that he totally believes he was telling the truth. This guy worked on spacecraft at Area 51. So
I don't know if it was much a UFO, but I think it was something that we stole the technology and we were building our own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Two strange things happened, though. He says the first was being called onto the carpet by his employer because of a phone call from an unnamed federal agency. They received a telephone call wanting to know why I was getting involved in something I shouldn't be. Ooh. And that Tavernetti asked, well, what agency was it? Did they identify themselves? He never did find out what agency it was. He said there was an internal investigation by his employer, but he was never disciplined. And the second thing happened 2 months after the story aired. There was a break-in at his house. Tavernetti believes whoever it was trying to steal the charts from that Lazar's test. But he had made copies of them.
Oh, crap.
So, and two of his colleagues agreed with him that these, they weren't, that guy was not lying. He doesn't regret getting drawn into the saga, and he says the experience changed in how he views the UFO question himself. So, interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
They talked to him. He was basically the Area 51 whistleblower. Interesting. So, very cool, I thought. I thought that was worth a mention. So, they believed him at the time, so they still do.
Oh, yeah. I believe him, too.
Yeah, well, I do,
100%.
too. I do, too.
That I don't think what he was working on is what he thought he was working on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He probably thought it was a UFO because, nothing like we've ever had. But I think it was actually technology that we had taken.
He identified it as they were definitely UFOs. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, unidentified to him. You know what I'm saying? But these are like secret, top secret.
Maybe.
Things for testing.
I don't know. But right now, nothing's there at Area 51 because of the, supposed they're going to raid it. So, of course, they moved everything. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. I still think that there's something to it.
Summer in history. We're all going to get the truth. And it was like 5 people.
Yeah. I really think there is something there. I do. What it is, I don't know.
I think it's just a testing site for new stuff for us. That's what I think. I think it's like crazy because there was rumors, and like I said, I think we've discussed this before.
Yeah.
In World War II, the Nazis, actual video of this thing, the reverse propulsion, like a UFO, and it was actually their story.
Yeah.
About a UFO crash, they stole the technology, whatever. Well, then when World War ended, we offered quote-unquote asylum to a lot of these German scientists who ended up working for our military.
Right.
So I think the Area 51 is something that is like a dreamland of testing for new things for us.
Oh, I'm sure that's...
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's part of it. There's no doubt. But I still say there's something else. But what
Me personally, I think the conspiracy is there probably isn't a conspiracy.
It could be. I'm not saying it's not, but I don't know. I'm kind of... I don't know.
I'm kind of wishy-washy on it. It's like I don't believe it comes from outer space. That much I firmly believe.
Mm-hmm.
I firmly believe it doesn't come from outer space. I'm a big believer on the dimensional factors.
Yeah. According to scientists, though, they discovered strong evidence of life on Mars. Are they aliens, though? A pair of researchers recently published an analysis of 3.5 billion-year-old soil samples from Mars containing chemical compounds that could potentially be organic. If they are, the likelihood is that bacteria once lived on the planet. They're called terrestrial thiophenes. They are considered the telltale signs of life by earthbound biologists. The presence of these organic compounds in Martian soil represents the strongest evidence yet that life may have once existed on Mars. But they think before they even got... apparently life was vanquished before they ever got the chance to take hold. What if that happened? Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
I've heard conspiracies, too, about Mars used to be the Earth planet. It used to be the human planet, and that they came to Earth and made it.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they became Scientologists. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong story. I couldn't help it. Well, that's what they think. I mean, crazy stuff. Their planet got exterminated, and they came to Earth in a pod in a volcano, and they landed in a volcano, and that's how Scientology began. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Wink, wink.
Yeah. So, there you go. So, Mars now. I just thought it was an interesting little tidbit.
Yeah, that is kind of neat. Well, it's like those guys that came forward not too long back that were saying that when we were taking trips to the moon, that there was actually a city already there.
Right,
on the other side of the moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that when we landed, they said something about Santa Claus is real.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you heard that thing? I thought, yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell, you know. I mean, they're just... You know how conspiracy theories go. They're everywhere. So, everywhere.
What do you guys think about aliens? Do you think they're from outer space? Do you think they're dimensional? Do you believe in aliens at all?
Yeah. Yep.
Let us know. Let us know on our page. I think that would be very interesting
Definitely.
to find out what everybody's views is on those kind of things, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people believe that aliens are us from the future.
Did you all see the released declassified videos from the Navy? The Pentagon released videos?
Yeah, those are the ones they were saying that they tried to rename them as not UFOs, but they were like something, I don't know, object. It was freaking weird.
Yeah. I agree. Freaking weird. Supposedly being declassified.
Speaking of freaking weird, I'm going to get to my story tonight before...
Oh, yeah, let's.
We get too much into this.
Go for it.
There's a girl that I work with that I think I've mentioned her before, where she had this entity in her house, a spirit, that she thought it was a young girl, and I remember I told her it's not a young girl, it's something else.
Yeah.
Well, she was convinced the spirit was a young girl, and that she just needed love and support or something like that, and I told you I've gone to her house, and I told her this is not the spirit of a young girl, this is something else, this is something not right. Well, she didn't listen.
Oh.
Well, her and her family, when they got put on the stay-at-home order, and basically they couldn't come and go.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was no school, there was no, she had work, but her husband didn't, and everything. Well, stuff started crazy going on in her house. Crazy wrong. Like things flying off the shelf, things going past her head.
Oh my gosh.
Waking up with night gas. She said, one night I woke up from a nightmare I had of somebody killing my family. When I woke up, there was a mist at the foot of my bed.
Ooh.
And I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought the house was on fire. I woke my husband and freaked out, turned on the lights, and when I turned on the lights, the mist was gone.
Wow.
Said that she started hearing people calling her name. Her children were claiming that people were calling their names. Well, in the midst of all this, now they own this house. Keep this in mind. So, in the midst of all this, something happened to one of her kids.
Oh, no.
So they had claimed they got lifted up and thrown up against the wall. And then she said, when I went to go to them, every door in the hallway slammed.
Oh.
And I couldn't get to them.
Ooh.
So her husband got up and tried to force open the doors and stuff like that, and he supposedly his feet were pinned to the ground where he couldn't move.
Oh my God.
He couldn't step anymore. He could move his arms and stuff, but he couldn't move his legs.
Yeah. Wow.
And she said, I could hear my children screaming. I could hear things being slammed around. They literally, in the midst of this stay-at-home order, left their home and went and rented an apartment. A 2-bedroom apartment.
Holy crap.
Just to get out of that house.
Wow.
How insane is that?
That is totally crazy. Oh my God. Were the kids hurt at all? I mean...
She said the one had some scratches, the one that was lifted up, had scratches on their shoulder.
Ooh. No broken bones or anything.
Grabbed it tight or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's no, just a ghost. No, definitely not.
No, that's definitely something else.
Yeah.
Well, she says now with all this going on, she can't get a holy person or anybody even come to her house.
Wow.
And so basically they're stuck in this 2-bedroom apartment, and their 4-bedroom house is just sitting there.
See if Amy can come. That would be cool.
I told her, I said, you need to call somebody.
Absolutely.
Something's got to happen, because,
Yeah.
But she says that when they need stuff, they go in pairs. The kids stay in the apartment, but her and her husband will go and grab what they need, and they go quickly back.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they need...
They don't go in the house. They said even the time that they go in the house, they'll hear things like stuff falling off the counter in the kitchen, things going across the floor, like, while they're there. And I'm like, are you sure this isn't a poltergeist?
Yeah,
That's what it sounds more like to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like a poltergeist for sure. Maybe. But if it's picking up the kids and slamming them, could be something a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely need somebody to come out there. So anybody who's listening, if you know of anybody, let us know who would go out there for them. How about that?
Yeah. Well, it's something that she's got to be willing to do, too,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's leaning more towards, like, holy people and stuff like that, but, like, you can't get a priest to go in your house right now.
Yeah. Well, she definitely needs some help.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but like I said, to me, it sounds more like a poltergeist. Cause, I'm not going to get into too much of her personal business, but her and her husband had problems before.
Yeah.
And that's when a lot of this activity had started in the house.
Ah. They need to maybe call one of the more reliable ghost investigators, maybe somebody like that.
Something.
Yeah, absolutely. They need some
So,
help.
like with the stay-at-home order, it's like a lot of people are not going out.
Yeah. Well, maybe now that some restrictions are lifting, maybe they could get a hold of somebody.
But thankfully, they can at least, pay for this because, with all the stuff going on, the mortgage, their payments and things. I'm reading through her stuff here. It says the mortgage was deferred. And she still works. Her husband works from home because he does like a lot of IT stuff. So they were able to rent this apartment, but still it's an added cost.
Sure.
And they're all packed in like sardines versus paying in their home.
Oh, I feel so bad for that. I don't blame them. I'd have left too, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I told her maybe burn sage, something, read from
Yes.
the Bible. I don't know, get some holy water.
Anything, yes.
Something out and go.
Yes.
But she's afraid for the kids, which I totally understand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Could
definitely.
you imagine that? Something being that mad?
No.
Mad meaning that it just throws you out in the middle of a freaking crisis.
Crazy. That is it is definitely insane. I mean, for their own safety, the safety of the kids, they had to get out of there. Wow.
Well, I knew. Like I said, when I went into her house that day, it was like, she was telling me it was some 16-year-old girl that died on the property or something like years and years ago.
Yeah.
And I walked in her house, I was like, no, that is not what this is.
No.
This is something else.
Definitely.
She's like, well, what is it? I said, I don't know, but it's not that.
Yeah, you need definitely to get...
I'm not like in tuned. I can't like see things or define things, but I can feel things, and I'm telling you.
Right.
What was in that house was definitely not some 16-year-old girl that died years and years ago.
Definitely doesn't sound like it. Definitely. Yeah, they definitely need to get some help out there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it's like you just felt like this heaviness, like this just super heaviness, like on my chest, and I felt like any second somebody's going to jump out and just be like, get out, or something.
Yeah. Oh,
seriously.
That's crazy.
I could feel that. I just felt like something, like I had to be on guard because something was just going to jump at me.
Wow. Well, I feel for her. I really do. I hope she can get some help.
Me too.
I hope they can get some help.
But at least whatever it was didn't follow them.
Yeah, that's a good thing. But they still have to do something so they could go back to their home. I mean, so hopefully somebody will be able to come out for them.
Well, exactly. And like these deferment of the mortgage payments, that's not going to last forever.
Right, exactly.
So at some point in time, you're going to have to make a decision. Either let the house go, stay in the apartment, or let the apartment go and go back to the craziness.
Right. I would suggest contacting one of the more reputable investigators, see if they can find out what's going on. Somebody needs to go in there and do something for them. Absolutely. Jeez, I can't even imagine having to do that.
Yeah, she said like when she heard her kid, screaming, the kids were screaming, all the doors slammed, boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
And her husband, who was actually very skeptical of all this stuff, was trying to force the doors open, and she said like he all of a sudden couldn't move, like his legs were paralyzed and just stuck to the floor, like somebody super glued his feet to the floor.
He believed then, didn't he? Yeah.
It's like I said, it's the same in all these ghost stories. It's like, the guy's like, we're not moving, we're kind of far, but the second they have an experience, it's like, pack your shit, we're out.
Yeah, he got that right. Got that right.
That's how it always is. It's like the guys never believe it, and that they make the kids and the wife go through hell, and the second date they even get like a boo or something. They're like, okay, pack your stuff, we're gone.
Yeah. Jeez.
But they all believed there was something there. But like I said, they thought it was something sweet and something like some kid that just needed love. And I was like, no.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Wow.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I feel for them. Having to do that. Wow. Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Prices. That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, best of luck to her. I hope she finds somebody who will go in and check it out for them and bless the house. Something.
I looked up online the paranormal societies, around us and things like that, and hopefully she'll get hold of her. She's leaning more towards the whole holy thing, so
bless the house.
Either way it can get done. Either way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That is definitely not an environment for anybody, especially kids.
No. Good for them for getting out of there, but yeah.
Well, I'm just glad whatever it was able to form an attachment where they could follow them.
Yes, definitely. Like the entity, yeah. Ooh, that was crazy.
So whatever it is, it's attached to that property or that house.
Yeah.
I mean, and it could be the ghost of that girl, like they said, that maybe she just like turned crazy or something. I don't know.
I doubt it. I go with that. You felt that it definitely wasn't. So, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I couldn't identify like what it was. It was a demon or it was a poltergeist. I mean, to me, I'm leaning more towards poltergeist.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Like I said, I know their family history, like a lot of stuff like happened between our husband, problems with the oldest kid, stuff like that. And that's another thing. They have a teenage 13-year-old girl in the house.
Yeah.
So that's usually craziness all by itself.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you immediately felt it was not a 16-year-old girl, so I'm going to go with you.
It was something else. Like I said, just the heaviness. It was just like have you ever been somewhere and you felt like you're being watched? And you were just waiting for somebody to just jump out and grab you?
Yes.
That's what I felt like there.
Wow.
Yeah. Something just did not want me there. Like, you are not welcome, Chia.
Yeah. Wow. Well, geez, best of luck to her. I hope she gets somebody to come out there. Wow. I can't, like I said, I can't even imagine that. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's insanity. To be holed up in a damn apartment with, when you're used to a 4-bedroom house and a basement and the whole business, that's what you are now.
Yeah.
Tiny apartment.
Sheesh.
Well, if you think about it, it was probably the fact that to stay at home.
Yeah.
Yes. Like she said, they had work to go to in school and events and this and that. They'd go to church and all these things. So it's like they were only home basically to sleep most of the time.
Right. It could
so
well
it's like
be.
All of a sudden they were home constantly. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe wherever this is thinks that they don't want them there.
Yeah.
Get out of my house.
Yeah. Wow.
stuff. I mean, to me it is.
Yeah, definitely. I'd be terrified. Well, how about in case you want something else to worry about for a while, then the coronavirus. April 9th, 2020, UFOs sighted above Cleveland and Detroit. They do have pictures. I'll send it to you. But the more it caught up, people are caught up in this theory, another one, of course, down the rabbit hole we go, that the coronavirus, of course, was delivered by intelligent life from outer space. And all the increased UFO sightings aren't because people are scared and home and have nothing better to do, but these same aliens are now spectating from above to see how we're handling it as a society. Yeah. I promise if you are, I promise if you're out there, I'm not watching Tiger King, so don't get excited.
I actually watched it, so.
Did you?
I did.
And?
It was like that train wreck you just can't stop looking at.
Oh, dear.
You start watching it, you're like, you know, like after a while you become invested in this. You're like, oh my God, this lady killed her husband. Oh my God, this guy's trying to kill her.
Jesus. That is insane. I'm just not going to start it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay, I recommend it because it's just fun.
Okay. Yeah, too,
and I can't believe these people are real, but they are.
Wow. And this guy's like, I'm sorry we're getting so fat, watching shows about tigers, barely wearing pants. And the truth, unfortunately, isn't out there. It's down here, and nobody's going to want to take over this rock after we're done with it. But yeah, I'll send the sightings to you. There are pictures. It's very cool, but that was just April 9th.
Did you see the pictures from around the globe of like the stuff that's happening out? Humans aren't around, like doing stuff. Like in San Diego, the blue surf came in. The surf.
Yeah.
Came in, and like all these animals are taking over stuff again, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah, I did see something about that. So interesting.
But yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff going on.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. As I said, this is a strange year. I don't know what the deal is, but Texas has had some recent UFO sightings, so lots of not mass sightings, I don't want to say that, but there seems to be sightings kind of regular everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, so now we've got aliens, we've got, I never even thought about that, like with her, you know what I mean? Like people who have problems like that, like paranormal problems, suddenly you're stuck 24/7 in a house that could be making you sick or angry or...
Yeah.
It never even crossed my mind.
No. No, it didn't. Didn't mine either. Till you did that. Told the story.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah. Makes you think, doesn't it? So.
It does.
Okay. So I really don't have too much else. How about you?
No, me either. I just wanted to keep her around an hour tonight. So yeah, this is crazy stuff going on. If anybody has any stories or any sightings, let us know. Absolutely.
And where can they go to do that, Michelle?
They can go to Encounters and Ecto on Facebook. And that's our group there, and that will go, that's just us. There's just a few people in there. Go ahead and try to go in there and post some crazy stories if you have them, or ask us questions anytime.
Absolutely.
You can also go to KVLP LLC on Facebook. and KBOPOC4 on YouTube.
There
and
you
can
go.
go in the comment section and ask us anything you want to, and we'll try to answer it the best we can.
Absolutely, absolutely. You have a story you'd like to get out? Let us know. Any funky stuff going on? Yeah, please let us know. So, hopefully it's been a beautiful weekend, and it's going to turn to crap again, but I hope you all are enjoying it. Enjoy it if you can. You can at least get outside, which is nice. So, stay safe, though. Stay safe.
And also check with your local cities and stuff like that to see what the protocol is for you to be outside. Some places are requiring masks.
Yeah.
So definitely check into that.
Yeah. I'm not going to wear a mask in my yard. I'm sorry. I'm good with that.
Well, no, but you know what I mean? Like people live in communal living, like apartments and things like that, they might have to.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Check on that. So, yeah, definitely. Make sure, your guidelines where you're at. So, we shall, hopefully this will be over soon. Just stay safe. And we'll be back a week from Monday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Exactly. We'll be talking about the planet BOB again.
Oh, yeah.
All the fun stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Lots of interesting things out there to talk about, to say the least. So, say the least. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. Have a great rest of your weekend, people. Peace out, everybody.
Night.